Supposedly waxing your chain makes your bike faster, reduces wear, noise, and eliminates this. Which basically means waxing is supposedly superior to lubing your chain in every single way, but is it just too complicated to do? Now listen, I love being meticulous about my chain. I even have an entire video on how to lube your chain because I was so meticulous about it. So when Rex reached out and they're like, yo Kevin, do you wanna try some of our wax stuff? I was like, yeah, I wanna try some of your wax. They don't know I'm making this video, nor did I commit to anything, so everything you'll see today is going to be 100% genuine, just like everything has been and always will be on this channel. So today we're gonna see how difficult it is to wax your chain. Now I did get to hop on a call with someone from Rex and he walked me through all the steps I need to do in order to wax my chain properly and even degrease my old stuff. And he said the best simple way to clean your chain before you go waxing it is simply to just boil some water and let it soak in there for like 5 minutes. So first thing I'm gonna do is get this thing going. And then now I'm gonna take my chain and cassette off. Yikes. Old dirty chain, both pulleys, and every part of the cassette. I used to just let it sit 5 minutes. While this is sitting, my experience so far with wax chains, I have like two opposite sides. One, I used to have a neighbor who was like a high-level triathlete, and he swore by waxing his chain, and he wouldn't stop talking to me all the time how much he loved waxing his chain. But every time I would go in his basement, he had this old crock pot that looked like it was some cauldron with some crazy mixture inside that looked gross, and there were chains hanging everywhere, and that just seemed like too much work that I didn't like. But then on the flip side, I went bike packing last year with my friends Dune and Christopher down in Utah. Man, Christopher waxed his chain before that trip, and that, when I tell you, it was the sandiest, gnarliest, wettest, brutal bike packing trip I've ever been on. 5 days of super nasty terrain, and he didn't touch his chain once. If this isn't too bad, that may make it worth it. I don't understand how this would clean it all off. Oh, that does wipe off really easily though. Zoom in on this. So you see that bit of dirt there, but you can just literally wipe it off with the finger. Wow, that comes right off. I think it's basically brand new. All right, chain. Ooh, there's a lot of gunk in the water. A lot of stuff just came off that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that did a great job. I mean, the only thing is there's still like stuff inside. I'm gonna reboil some water and then like, I'm gonna agitate it while it's in there. The water is doing a good job, but I want it better. They sent me as well this ultrasonic cleaner. I've never used an ultrasonic cleaner before. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put it here. And there's this new SRAM chain I have. I also wanna wax. So we're gonna put that in there as well. We're gonna clean both of these. And I've also got this degreaser that he said, instead of needing to boil all this stuff, you can just spray the degreaser on and it does a good job. So I'm gonna put a splash of that in there. Oh, that's really annoying sound. Wow. This is done now. Oh, it's hot. It looks clean. Wow, but that is shiny now. Okay, this was definitely the way to go. Okay, so this is Rex's Black Diamond Wax. There's 11 of these white blocks that I think is just the wax, and then there's this one black block that I think contains all the special stuff in it. So all 11 of these white blocks and the one black block in there. He said set it to 70 degrees Celsius. Then we let it melt. Okay, we're at 70°C. What does it look like? Oh, that looks menacing. Okay, well, let's try. Let's see if I can get both chains in. Here you go, chain. Do you cover both? Oh, yes, you do. He said I only have to stay there for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer, shake it up again in 5 minutes, another 5. So we'll do 10 minutes in the wax and then we hang it up. I don't actually know if you have to mix it up, but every other video I've seen, they mix up the wax a little bit through, so. But yeah, it didn't look like it separated much at all. It kind of stayed the same consistency. So maybe you don't need to mix this one up like others. Time is up. It still looks so liquid. I'm surprised if anything stuck. But now I made a mistake. I need to hang this up. I don't know how to hang it up. I thought it would be like hard or something. So smooth, Kevin. Wow, this is gonna be a waxy mess. I already know. Okay. made this little hanger here that's right above the wax thing. Definitely need a better system for next time. Ow! They call me smooth operator for a reason. Said it chills in like just 5 minutes. All right, that one chain is perfectly straight. That's what I wanted them both to look like. Oh my gosh, this is such a mess. Hang out there. Yes! Yes, we did it. Chill there for 5 minutes. I'll be back. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, they are stiff. Someone said the wax would dry, then it'd be stiff. How? Wow. Oh, that's funny. Wow. I gotta break this up so it doesn't look like this on the bike. I heard, oh, perfect. There is a lot of wax just falling off, but not that much. I think you gotta do this to like make it so it actually bends around everything. Now it looks like a chain. It really is coated in there. I wonder how long that'll stay that way. Now that's the question. So supposedly I heard this will be, like, it can last 600 miles before you gotta do this again. 1,000 kilometers, 600-ish miles, which is insane. For perspective, a bike mechanic once told me you should lube your chain every 30 to 40 miles, or in between rides or something like that. But 30 to 40 miles compared to 600, that's 20 lubes. How long would it take you to lube your chain 20 times compared to what this will do? And now that it's waxed, it should just be take it off, dip it in there for 5 minutes, let it hang for 5 minutes and put it back on. I don't know, it depends. This wasn't easy and this is dirty. I definitely gotta find a way to make this less of a mess when I do this. If it works, then it's for sure worth it. I'll give you my first initial impression of this video, but I'm not gonna be able to do obviously a long-term review, but I will come back to this after I ride. I wanna ride 600 miles. I'm gonna keep track right now. This bike is at 500 miles. I'm gonna ride till I get to about 1,000 without doing anything to the chain and see if it's still good. Because if that's the case, that would be insane. Then in theory, all you gotta do, they said this black magic wax, you can just apply this just like you would regular lube. And this is this wax, but suspended in water. And that'll give you another 200 to 300 miles. So that, again, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not doing anything. I'm genuinely trying this out and want to give you my honest opinion. But so far, if it works, in theory, it's worth it. This is already nice, the fact that I'm touching this and you can feel the wax, but it feels less gross than the oil that was on here before. Okay, now I got a brand new freshly waxed chain. Put this back on the bike. Worth noting, I did degrease all of this already too, including that front chain ring. I didn't want to take it all off, so I just sprayed some degreaser on the napkin and took that off. Okay, so we got chain ring, cassette, pulleys degreased. We have the chain wax, so everything should be clean and ready to just... That worked. Let's ride it. Initial impressions, this thing is quiet. Man, that's just so silent back there. You don't hear anything. I'm curious to know though how long that's gonna last. I know this is like a fresh wax, but it is quieter than a fresh lube. Like, it's not even a competition. Listen to this. You can't hear anything. I'm impressed, and it hasn't impacted shifting or riding or anything. And I'm currently racing my wife to see who can make it to dinner first. It's about 5.5 miles. Let's see if the wax can make me faster than a car. Did you guys just get here?
It took a few minutes to park, but yeah.
Nice. All right, I call it a tie. That was pretty fast. Let's eat. The only thing is, like, there's a little bit of wax residue here. Oh, and it smears. Oh, that's not fun. I wonder if I gotta wipe that off with water or something, but this is all the excess wax. There's not a ton, but there is some. Okay, honestly, that was impressive. That was definitely a ton of work, I'm not gonna lie, especially the initial, like, unwaxing everything, degreasing, and then rewaxing. It wasn't easy, but man, if this thing works as advertised, that is a game changer, because I just got back from the ride. Remember the last one at the beginning? Let's see, we'll rub it in a little more now. Dude, nothing. I mean, if the claims are true, I'm hooked. I'm sold, hook, line, and sinker. There is no going back for me.
But I'm gonna do those 600 miles. I'll update you. Once I do, I'll make another video. So if you like this video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If there's something else I did or another way that I can wax more efficiently or cleanly, let me know that as well in the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Nos vemos.